Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine, and we seem to have a temperature issue in our base, which I think I've identified from when we had the fluid up here that was getting hot, and then we deconstructed the insulator tile, and the water ended up falling down here, and so the water down here is at 90 degrees Celsius. Well, the water isn't itself. The water's at 30 odd degrees, but the air directly above it somehow is at 90 degrees Celsius. So I think that will cool on its own. However, we may need to give it a helping hand by way of thermal regulation. So grab our thermal regulators. Our thermal regulators only work on gas, so we're going to have to cool down something. This oxygen. Let's cool down the oxygen, shall we? That'd be a really good idea. Right, we'll use 2, and we'll reroute the oxygen and get it all put into these thermal regulators so that when it eventually does come out, it'll be pumping out slightly cooler oxygen, which should cool down our living space that little bit quicker. Now, the thermal regulators are power hungry, so we're going to have issues with that. So, oxygen goes out there, up here. Anything that pops out there comes in as well. No. Yes. Yes. Wrong. No, I didn't want to do the thermal regulator as well. Right. That there. Gas pipe. Oh, I've done that. Alright. Stop that. Somebody stop the madness. Thermal regulator. Here. Gas piping. So. In the green, out the white, into the green, out the white, join back down into this system. Let's get you powered up. And let's make this happen sooner rather than later. Let's cancel that dig order. Okay. Because I don't think it'll be long before we start running into issues with food if we allow the heat in here to continue. Game? Game, please? Game, please? Okay. Yeah, I know, it's broken. Game? Please, game. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. One of my cats has just thrown up. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. Do you want to wake up, guys? Do you feel better after that? Hey? Can you get to any of these? Unreachable. Right, so we're going to have to deconstruct just the building there. Reconstruct the tile. And mop in here a little bit. Alright, so that's the gas pipe work done. Spaghetti junction again. So we need to deconstruct the gas pipe in here to break that link so that it then goes up and we've got a separate one coming down. Need to deconstruct the piping there. Yeah, alright. Do that. In your own time. Whenever you want. And rebuild it. Oh, just mop this, you stupid. It's okay, it's alright, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just mop it again. We should have put these on their own little stools like we have down here with the gas pumps. Alright. Not pumping, why not pumping? What's not in place? This. This right here. Oh, and this here. Fair enough. Yeah, let's prioritise this at a 9 as well. Right, so thermal regulators getting pumped. Yeah, they're sorting out carbon dioxide and a little bit of contaminated oxygen, but it'll be fine as long as all the oxygen is going through both these thermal regulators. It means that the temperature of the oxygen coming out of these pipes should be cooler than the stuff around it, which should mean, in theory, that it'll cool the area, act like air conditioning. Maybe, perhaps. What's the temperature? What's the temperature of stuff that wasn't cooled? Oxygen at 34 degrees Celsius, and the stuff that was cooled, oxygen at 5 degrees Celsius. Alright, so yeah, that should do a pretty effective job of cooling the area around it. Maybe. I don't want to be on the gas piping screen because it just sounds horrific. But I'd also like the game not to lag quite so much. But we'll wait until this lot hits these vents and then have a look at the temperature map. What are you? Oxygen at 32. Oxygen at 31. 31. 5. So you should see they start going a lot darker green. Blues even. Alright. So that's our air conditioning sorted out. And that should allow, that should drag all the heat into it. What's the thing where if you got a hot thing it'll move to a cold area, if you got a cold thing it'll move to a hot area to try and balance itself out? Is it, I don't know, in liquids, is it osmosis in liquids? But yeah, that's air conditioning. Air conditioning sorted. I don't even think it needs to be down quite as low as this. We could end up turning one of the thermal regulators off if we run into issues with heat. If we run into issues with heat. Oh, we are producing steam here now. Alright, that's good. We might grab another thermaliness. Might chuck him in here actually. Yeah, let's just spitball a little bit in here. Alright, thermal regulators. What if we put them right at the top? Alright, let's deconstruct those two buildings first. Let's have two in the top. Yeah, they produce heat. They do, don't they? We're on the thermal regulators outside of this room. Also, there's a... well... You could almost have your condensing chamber in your steam room itself. At the moment we've got mesh tiles. But if you put gas permeable tiles in, say if you... we'd have to take the cold generator out. I don't know, and shift everything up a little bit. Maybe put the pump up here and shift everything up a little bit, and then have a gas permeable catch. It'll allow the steam to rise through it, but it won't allow the water to fall back through it. We'll give that a go. We'll just do a little bit. Probably just there. Can you get to it? Unbreathable, but still reachable. Alright, we'll experiment with that. What we're looking for is for this to fill. Actually, it won't, because the steam will get dragged straight out. Alright, let's not, but the theory is there. I don't know if it... yeah, it should work, because it'll allow the steam through as a gas. The moment it condenses and falls again, like it does when it hits anything cool, it's not going to get past the gas permeable tile, because it'll be a fluid. We should use that in this chamber. Let's rip out just the buildings. Let's rip out that. I will replace it with just gas permeable. Down to 20,000. Down to just 20,000 kilocalories. Really need these to be not stifled anymore. Overheated. How are we like for temperature? That's better. I'm gonna... if we're using this as air conditioning now, let's spread it out. instead of having just one central area. When it was just producing oxygen, fair enough, we could just spit it out in the middle, but now that we're using it for cooling as well, let's get it. So I'll place you there, place the middle one there, because we can't place them here, I don't think. No. The only place we can put them is on this level. So you move to there, you move to there, you stay here. You move to there, and you move to there, which should spread the cooling effect around a lot more. Hopefully. And we'll prioritize this because we need our plants to start growing a lot quicker than they are. Let's not have this playthrough ruined because people start dying of hunger. Let's not have another P-dome on our hands, and harvest what you can in the morning time. Oh no, please don't do this. Game, please. No, the blue circle of doom has happened. Oh no. I should have something interesting. Oh. Oh. There it is. There it is. Whew. We didn't have to deal with the blue circle of doom anymore. Alright. Harvest what you can as well. Is this... I've made this out of obsidian? I have. Do I have enough of obsidian to do it? Can tell it's the first video of the day. Can't get my words out. Yep, everything's made of obsidian. Well, it'll look smart anyway. I will also get a gas permeable tile in here. Pure gold gas permeable tile. Oh, we'll put it just there. Can I not? No, not the pipe, not the oxygen. No, oh, that's weird. You can't actually get to the vent from the gas overlay, which is strange. I construct you and you. This is all priority none, isn't it? Nope, you're not. You are, you are. You are. Not too bothered that a few of the storage chests got messed up with the 9s as well. Just means that they'll fill them. Alright. And deconstruct gas pipes. And these two vents. Thank you, Mildred. As busy as ever. Yeah, this is a lot better. This is a lot better. What temperature is that? 25 degrees. It's still going to be cooler than the stuff that's around it when it hits. Is it? I don't know. Oh, maybe not. Atmospheric pressure too low. That's because, yeah, we put everything up here at a 9 to get the gas pipes done, which meant we ran out of electricity, which meant that we weren't producing oxygen anymore. That's fine. Nine degrees, 10 degrees. It's going to be pretty chilly in there now. I mean, when it was at least 25, room temperature's what, 21, 22? What temperature are you? 27. I wonder why it's getting so hot. 11 degrees, 3.7, 4.2, 3.7, 2.9, alright, 15, 26, 26, where are we picking up the heat? All the oxygen we produce goes through these thermal regulators. Why are you coming out at 22, 24? Oh, weird. Some lumps of oxygen it cools, super cools, and the rest it just like, nah, I can't be bothered with you. No, not today. A lot of steam generated there now. A lot of steam generated. This pipe is absolutely ram-packed. And I'm going to test out the switching off of these two, because these already get a feed of hydrogen and they're up at 926. So if we now turn these off, because we've turned our coal generator off, building disabled, still 915 degrees. So if we turn these off, are they still going to be 915 degrees? 926 degrees even, sorry. Which will force the hydrogen into the milled one, which should activate that and pump that up to 920 odd degrees as well. The more heat we can generate in this room, the more we can trickle in via this valve. At the moment we're set to 10. We might be able to go to not 10 kilograms a second. But yeah, we'll fill with this. We don't want to see so much of a puddle forming. We just want it to drip and then get wicked away almost straight away. Okay, anyway, that was my mum. So, I have been Luckymarine. As always, you have been amazing. We have cooled our base quite significantly. It was required. I think going forward, it's going to be required as well, just because it was very much hit and miss with these plants. They were stifled, and then they were too hot, and then yeah. So that was needed. It may get to such a temperature that we bypass one of the thermal regulators here. We may even take one out altogether to try and drop the load on the electrical system that we have. But no, we've done well. We've done well this. Why are you so cold? Igneous rock. There are 3 lumps of igneous rock here. One of them is, oh no. $24. How are you? 29 and 24. Why is there so much of a temperature difference just here? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, and this is ridiculous. This a basslight breaking. I don't even want to look at it anymore. So, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you have been amazing. I've already said that, but I'll say it again. And come back in the next episode when we probably put another couple of thermoregulators in around here and link all the steam through it and then back into this room in an attempt to cool this down just that little bit quicker. Okay, do take care.